recording. What's up, family? This is your girl, Queen's Eye, coming at you. I am out here on the road, headed back home. It's maybe about an hour drive. Beautiful ride. It just made me think about, coming to you guys and talking to you guys about, spending a lot of quality time in nature and enjoying what nature has to offer. A lot of times we get caught up in the hustle and bustle of every day, and we forget about, spending some quiet time, some time away from the city and the hustle and bustle. Even if you just can get to a park, take a nice walk in the park, take a nice drive, if nothing else, put on you some good jams, that you can vibe with, I'm out here in Beaufort County, South Carolina, but I live in Georgia. So, it's a little drive to get home, but it's such a beautiful, peaceful ride. And along the way, I always think of my ancestors on this journey, because my roots, my family is originally from South Carolina. So it's very humbling and connecting for me to drive through, the back roads of South Carolina. Like, I can get on the highway, but I'm taking the back roads because I connect with these woods, I connect with these trees, I connect with this atmosphere. Like, I feel like in one of my previous lives that, I escaped from my slavery here in South Carolina. I always talk to you guys about how I feel the different lives that I've lived. I have experienced visions of those lives here in this incarnation. And so I know that I was around during slavery, but I do feel that I am a person that escaped slavery. Why? Because I have escaped the systems of this world. I don't rely on the government to take care of me. I don't rely on a job to take care of me. I am 100% independent. I don't live with anybody. I don't have none of those dependencies or codependencies. So, being on this street, being not on this street, on this highway, this back road, is very invigorating. I wish I could turn the camera so you guys could see the road that I'm on, but I really can't, necessarily do that. But, it's just a beautiful thing. As you can see, the sun, is getting ready to start setting, so it's like right above my face. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful to see that this is something that I escaped from, and I know that because it doesn't bind me here. You feel me? But it's just a beautiful journey, and I just want you guys to be encouraged to, keep on your spiritual journeys, keep finding ways to connect in the spiritual world, spend some time away from your everyday life, your hustle and bustle, and be, in the atmosphere. Now, if I wasn't recording, I would have my windows down so that, I could really feel this journey. And that's why I'm not going to keep you guys on the phone long. I mean, on the video long, but it is on my phone, so I guess it's the same thing. But, it's one of those things, like I said, where, you have to keep, what you got going on, you got to keep that, and try to find some type of, and try to find some type of balance, I almost ran the red light, y'all. It was crazy. But anyway, because I don't want to get no tickets. Because because I done been smoking and I don't want no bullshit. I just want to get home in peace. So I had to make an abrupt stop, y'all. I'm sorry. But it's just, I wanted to talk to you guys about things that I've manifested. But I guess this would be a good time to talk about those things. So, in me taking this journey, I'm thanking the universe and thanking my ancestors for the things that I've manifested, and they've been helping me manifest in my life. You know, it's been a while since I talked to you guys in a vehicle because my car had broke, and for however long I was like, I want to get it fixed, and finally I just decided I was going to get me another car and work on fixing my car later. So that's where I am with that journey. So I'm back mobile and moving around, and it feels good, but this is something that, you know, I've been manifesting because a part of my business, you know, requires me to be mobile. And so I needed the flexibility of being mobile. So I was able to manifest me a vehicle, you know, but also I was trying to manifest a certain amount of money in my bank account. And so, you know, I've been able to manifest. Now, I haven't reached my my manifestation yet. My manifestation goal was to manifest $25,000 in my bank account. All right. So the goal, I'm shy of the goal, but this has only been a month. Okay. So this goal is taking me longer than I initially anticipated, but I do feel like at the end of this month I will be able to show you guys my bank statements. But I made a goal to manifest $25,000, and in the month of March my bank statement said that I manifested $12,000 and some change. And so this month I'm hoping that I manifest over $15,000 this month. So that's my goal. So how I've been doing it is doing my rituals, waking up every morning, saying the amount that I'm trying to manifest, you know, removing all limitations on how it comes. So some people say, okay, I want $25,000, but I want to win it through the lottery. I've removed all of that, okay? So I'm open, okay? So if I feel the unction to play the lottery every day for the amount of time that I've set, then I should be able. Now let's just be realistic. You're not gonna manifest no $1 million lottery your first go. No. You're not gonna manifest a $5,000 or $1,000 lottery your first go. You probably won't. You'll probably win smaller amounts. So that's why I tell y'all, don't be open and only say the lottery. Just say, you know, and I got this from Bob Proctor, okay? Large sums of money increasing multiple quantities for multiple sources. And so what that does is that takes all the limitations off how your money comes, because multiple sources means anyway, you know. Let me see. I make sure I get up in the mornings, and I'm making sure that, you know, I'm doing my affirmations. I'm making sure I'm lighting my altar. You know, I'm making sure that every opportunity that I can make real money, not just people, you know, setting you up. And y'all, I'm sorry I'm jerking a little bit. This is a stick. But not just people, you know, pump faking, you know, because I'm a hairstylist and a barber and a tarot reader and all that good stuff. And so it's times people inquire like they're gonna, you know, spend money with you, but they don't never come through. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about real life, you know, your business, your side hustle, making money. You know, you're legitimately playing, you're legitimately finding money. That's another thing. Say in your affirmations that you find money, you know, on the streets, in your pants pockets when you're doing laundry. You know, those are great affirmations. Also, unexpected checks come in. Use that as well, because guess what? I had an unexpected check come in, you know, and it was multiple thousands of dollars, You feel what I'm saying? Or I just say it was a few $1,000s, but you know, you gotta take the limitation off the spirits. Be thankful every moment, every day. You know, when you wake up and you're saying those affirmations, that is what's bringing the money. What you're saying, the energy, because speech is an energy. You know, words have an energy, and so the more you're saying these things, the more it's going to become a part of your life. So every morning, every time you feel doubt, every time you feel as though, you know, you can't, you know, like you want to say something negative, say something positive. Give yourself a good 90 days for one goal, you know. And even if your goal is not $25,000, when I first started, my goals weren't that big. Sometimes my goals would be $1,000. Sometimes my goals would be, you know, a bill. You know, I didn't do necessarily money rituals. Like, it wasn't a spell that I used to manifest this money. I was trying to manifest this money off a vision board, affirmations, and positive speech, thoughts, and actions. That's the 3 things that I was trying to manifest this way. I usually mix up stuff and do spells, but I'm trying to learn how to manifest without all of the magic, candles and herbs. And see, because I was looking at a person, I can't remember which guru it was, but they were saying that it's thought, speech, and intentional actions. Esther Hicks, that's who it was. Esther Hicks, or Abraham Hicks, Jerry Hicks. You guys need to follow them. If you haven't, I follow them. I even have their tarot deck. I think it's Abraham Hicks. She is amazing. But anyway, intentional action. And so that's what I've been doing. And it's evolved my spirituality, because now my spirituality is not based on herbs and what's in my supply closet. I know that even if I don't have the right herbs in the mixture or in my pantry, or if I don't feel like actually doing the spell work and the rituals because they're so time consuming, that I still can manifest, that I can still have the lifestyle and bring in the energies that I want. And I'm learning that I can. And so that's kind of where, y'all, I gotta put my car on cruise control because I've been just going too goddamn slow. But that's where, you know, I've been with the whole journey, and it's been very beneficial for me, you know, because like I said, I'm manifesting these things without that. So now I can spend more time actually going out here and making the money and doing intentional actions and doing intentional things that will help me bring forth the desired results that I'm seeking. You feel me? Okay, yeah, this is where I stay straight at. All right, y'all, I had to remember because I be getting lost back here. And this, y'all, I don't know if y'all, this fool is standing outside with no one in thousands of feet. It's no one outside here. This is in a very retired community area. Everyone's in their cars with their windows up, enjoying the AC. Nobody is letting the air blow on them. And this guy is out here walking, y'all, with a mask on his mouth and his nose. Is he practicing or something? Like, to see how long it's gonna take his dumb ass to pass the fuck out? Like, that shit just blew the fuck out me, y'all. I'm sorry. It just really blew me. I don't know if y'all know. That shit really blew me because I had to say something. I just don't get it. I see people doing that shit all the time, and I'm like, you're gonna suffocate yourself. Like, that's only intentional for indoors, or when you're within a certain amount of feet of people indoors. It's not for outside. If coronavirus was, listen, if coronavirus was fucking contagious, if it was an airborne disease, all of us would have had it by now. Everyone who went outside would have had it. There's no need for all the goddamn masks outside. That's all I'm saying. Okay? You can choose the mask or not mask. I choose, I'm not going to get vaccinated. That's my choice. That's my right as a U.S. citizen. I don't want to get vaccinated. However, when I go in the store, I put this damn mask on because I don't know what y'all motherfuckers got. But when I come out the store, I take it off and breathe fresh fucking air. Fresh fucking air. Okay? I'm in my car right now by myself, breathing fresh fucking air. Well, it's not really fresh as air, AC air, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, fuck all of that. I just don't believe the hype. It's just gonna take a lot more to convince me. That's all I'm saying. I go outside every day with no mask on. I don't get it. Babies don't wear masks. I don't see babies everywhere catching coronavirus. You feel me? It's some hype and hysteria to some of this shit, y'all. And all I'm saying is, I won't be bamboozled. Now, I don't know where that came from, but you know, on my channel, I like to keep it real, and I just be all over the place, and the conversation gonna go everywhere, but guess what? You're gonna get something from every fucking thing I say, because that's what I do. You know, I'm all over the place. I don't fit in one box. I don't fit in chronological order. I don't write this shit down. This shit's off my dome. My dome flies all around because I'm a free spirit. I'm a free person. I'm a free thinker. I'm thinking about all kind of shit, and it's okay. And if you're a free thinker, then you can appreciate how I drop my knowledge. I don't take notes. Everything that I say to you guys, I have read and digested, and I ain't just read it. I've been on it. This is some shit I just be off the top of my head. That's why when I don't do videos in a while, it's because I'm maybe studying some stuff, and I'm not one of those people that I study something and then I get on here and regurgitate it to y'all what I just learned. I don't feel that's effective. I feel that once you learn something, you should experiment with it and experience it before you start teaching other motherfuckers. So that's why it takes me a while sometimes to do videos. The other thing is, it takes me a while to do videos sometimes because I want to come to you guys with information that y'all ain't hearing 1,000 times. You know, things that I have experienced, things that I have went through, because I'm hoping that I'm walking through my spiritual journey along with you guys, you know, so we can bond, you know. It's just one of those things, you know, where I would just rather, you know, have more of a conversation with you guys than to be sitting here with books and stuff like that. Yeah, I could teach you stuff, I can show you stuff from here and there, you know, but that ain't, I really don't want to have my channel structured where it's a business. I'm giving y'all this information. I got plenty of businesses. I don't want this to be another business. I do give tarot readings that can help you out in your personal path, but as far as turning into teaching hoodoo, voodoo, and Wicca and all of this shit to people, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take on that responsibility, but I will give you guys tips and tricks of things that I learned along the way, because again, this is what will help you. You don't want, when I got to a certain point, I didn't want someone to just stand over me and go through classes with me, because I'm a free spirit thinker. I might be on some other shit and you got me going through a class I don't want to take right now. So I'm one of those people, I try to, you know, put something in my videos that hit everything. You know, it ain't no one topic. I hate the fact that we have to make fucking topics, you know, because I'm not a good topic person, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a general person, and so because I'm all over the place and I done had so many different experiences, and each thing brings up a different experience. But I am a teacher and I understand that, but I rather teach through storytelling, because I think it's something beautiful about storytelling. Plus, back in the days, our ancestors used to consider the art of telling a story and being able to keep a person's attention through a story an art, you know. And that's why they call it the art of storytelling. And so I am learning the art of storytelling through my ancestors, because they have shown me that I am very great at telling stories. So, but I digress, or I move forward, I push past whatever you want me to say, you know. But there go that beautiful sun again, y'all. Look at it. Oh my God, look at how it hit me. Oh, that's that Leo glow right there, boy. Oh, I love it. That's that Leo glow right there. That's that Leo glow right there. Okay. You see that? You see how Rod just kissed me? He just loves me. I love him too, y'all. But anyway, I know you're like, what the fuck? Look, this is how I am. Like when the sun hit me, like I'm a sun sign. That shit makes my motherfucking day. Like I feel like I just, you know, seen my father. You know what I'm saying? And especially since my father is deceased and he was a fire sign, it really made me feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like my dad is just embracing me. I just love it. You feel me? I fucks with the sun. I fucks with the sun. I really do. Look, I went to the beach yesterday and I was laying out in the sun. Everybody else like, why is this bitch tanning? First of all, this don't tan. Black people do tan. My skin does not tan because I am fucked up DNA. I'm this color all year. I don't tan. I don't get no dark. I've been this color all my life. Spring, winter, fall, summer, spring, winter, fall, summer, spring, winter, fall. I guess I hit all the months. Spring, winter, summer, fall. Yep, all of them. So I was out there. People was like, oh yeah, like she's tanning. No. What I'm doing is absorbing the sun. I'm charging, bitches. That's what I'm doing. My skin ain't burning. I'm charging. Because I'm a fire sign. I am charging in that goddamn sun. But anyway, and I know this because I know about the fire sign. I know about who I am. You know, and you guys, if you don't know, you know, what rules your particular zodiac, it's important for you to know those things because those things will affect how your body reacts to things. And I'm a double fire sign, so I really enjoy the sun. Unlike the average person, I can sit in the sun in the middle of the motherfucking day all day long looking dead at the sun. Eyes won't be affected, none of that shit. Matter of fact, my eyes will be clearer than they were before I went out there. But they say sun gazing is bad for you, but I try to sun gaze, but I try not to do it too often after 12 noon unless it's like closer to the sunset. But I am a person that will sun gaze, will lay out in the sun. I'm a fucking lion. I love to lay out in the sun. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, find your strength, you know, find your strength, find your weaknesses, you know. The thing about fire signs is we passionate about shit. Or we not passionate enough about shit. It's a lot of times we don't complete shit. I'm guilty of that. I really used to be at it. I used to really do it worse back in the day. Now that I'm more spiritual, I complete things. I look for completion for anything that I do. Well, I don't want to get involved because it's nothing worse than not getting the end result. You know what I'm saying? It kind of leave things up in the air with you. Did you do everything right? Did it work? Did it not work? Did they like it? Did they not like it? I like end results. Period. I don't necessarily need praise, but I do need to see the end result because quality is important. Quality. And that's why I was saying about your thoughts. Going back to when I first got on here, we was talking about just meditating without using items. It's about using quality thoughts. It's about using, you know, quality time. It's about using, you know, the quality of silence and steadying the mind. You know, it's important that we exercise this ability because there are a lot of people out here that don't know how to use this ability or don't have this ability. You feel what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where, you know, you should always spend time, you know, in meditation. having quality thoughts about yourself, about, you know, whatever it is. Because if you're if you have, you know, if you're looking to be independent, then you should have some type of side business or some type of either service or product that you are going to be presenting to people for them to purchase, so you'll be in business. So think about the quality of that, and what is it going to take for you to get the kind of quality that people want to buy, you know, that people want to use, you know, because that's important, especially when you have so much, people have so much buying power now with the internet. You know, you definitely want to think of, again, things that have some type of quality to it, you know, and how is your product different, you know, but yet it's still the same. Like, what do you have to bring to the table that's different? Because people are looking for some different things, you know what I'm saying? Places where we used to spend our money, we don't want to spend our money there no more because the prices are going up. And so places like, in like the places that I'm talking about, for an example, a lot of your major retailers, the prices for common household item has increased, you know, and even at the smaller chain stores. But so many people are now going to the smaller chain stores to get to save a little bit more money. They may get a little less product, but here's the thing, they're saving the money now, and what counts now is to be able to save that money. So you want to be able to, you know, get people, yeah, to save money, not to where it hurts you, but you want to give them more for their buck, that bang for their buck. You know, and that's what you want the spirit guides to do for you. You want to put in, you know, a quality amount of time so you get quality results. You know, you want to spend time, you know, alone in meditation with nothing on, you know, meditation music. You know, yeah, I understand people be having the crunk music on for their money and da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. It's times for that, but it's also times when you should just sit and still and envision, you know, in the stillness and in the quietness of uninterrupted. And I don't know if you guys ever paid attention, but the minute you get into a deep meditation, when you listening to music, it'll go to a commercial. It's like it knows, you feel me, that you in a meditation. It'll go to a commercial to fucking program your ass. You understand? And if you smart, you gotta break meditation to change to advertisement or change the channel, you know, and they do that on purpose. And so that's why I say sometimes it's best just to sit in complete silence with nothing on, you know. And if you do need some music, make it music that you can play, like a flute or the drums or the bells. They got singing bowls. They got all of these things to help you raise your vibration to where you're in control, and you don't have to worry about the interruption of being programmed to come into play. You know what I'm saying? So that's important. The other thing I usually do, I usually put it on sleep binary beats, because those usually don't have commercials, and they'll go for like 8 hours, some of them 5 hours, but they'll go for like 5 hours continuously with no commercial interruptions. That's another tip. But definitely start spending time in meditation. You know, don't be afraid to, you know, not use the herbs, to connect to source and to really get the message across that, hey, this is what I expect, without the herbs. Because it's going to be a day when you ain't going to be able to find certain herbs, and you're going to need that miracle. You understand? So you need to be able to learn how to connect without all of the tools. You know, also, I learned to, I haven't been using my tarot cards as much because I've been learning to work with numbers, reading numbers, numerology, and ultimately I'm going to even stop using that and just try to connect to spirit, unless spirit shows me a pattern of numbers to interpret. You feel me? But y'all, I don't know if y'all know, I am almost home. I got about another 30 minutes, so I'm going to take the rest of my journey in silence. Peace, light, and love, family. I love you, and make sure you guys spend more time in meditation.